All right, guys, welcome again. This time around, we want to build the side project section. But before we move on, one thing we forgot to do in the last section we designed was to rename this to Resource Toolkit. So I'm just going to call this Resource Section. It's a good practice to always name your element, because one thing this does is it makes your design look neatly organized, as well as make elements easy for you to find. All right, so let's name this resource header. Okay, let's give it resource header. All right, yeah, and that's it. So now moving on, we want to design this page. But we will not do this from scratch because we already have a component that looks exactly like this, which is the project. So we'll just copy the project section and then reuse the one we need. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead to the project section and then copy this and paste, Control V. All right. Now, because this is right here, I'm going to bring it down to the bottom. Okay. Now that we have that right here, I'm going to delete this card. I'm going to delete this. Okay. So yeah, there we go. So we're going to call this side project. Side project. And then what we can do is copy the image right here. Control C, and then I'll paste it right here. Control Shift R. So paste to replace, all right? And then I'm going to copy the logo, just like so. And then I'll replace the logo as well. Control Shift R, and then copy the text. Control Shift R to replace. And then the subtext. Control C, Control Shift R to replace. All right, and then we can call this side project. Okay, side project, and that's it. The side project is ready. So quick and easy. All right, guys, that's it for this video. In the next lesson, we will build our contact main section. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. All right, guys, welcome again. Now we're almost done with our page, and the next thing we want to build here is the contact me section. So to begin with, I'm going to go into the portfolio page and drag out the frame. And so I'm going to call this contact me. Contact me section. Right. And one thing I want to do is to reuse this header because it's sort of similar. So if you look at it, similar to this. So I'm just going to copy that, right? We're going to copy this header, proceed, and paste it in here. Let's make it an auto layout. Give it fixed width, 64, left and right, good. Okay, now that we have that, let's build out our text field and our input field. Next, I'm going to drag a frame inside of this parent container. Give it a width of 855 pixels. And let's check the height. It has a height of 204, so we're going to apply that here. And then a corner radius of 12 pixels. So I keep this 204 and then with a corner radius of 12 pixels. And then I'm going to give it a stroke, like so. Next thing I want to do is to copy this text right here, Control C, and then paste it inside of this text field, and it sits directly inside of it. All right, now that we have that, let's build out our input field. But first, we're going to add the regard text. So I'll select the parent container, click T on my keyboard, and then write regards, give it a style, on 20 pixel bold, color black, like so. Now that we have that, let's design our input field, name and email. I'll go here, see on my keyboard, we write one. Okay, I'll give this 16, like so. Then I'll give it another layout. Put it inside a container and call this input field. Now let's check the padding. This is the 18 top and bottom, then 32 left and right. So I'm going to say 18. I'm going to say 32 left and right. Then 18 top and bottom. That's a lot. Let's give it 12 top and bottom. Well, let's make it 8. And then 24 left and right. And let's give it a stroke field or stroke color, right? And then let's check for the corner radius. Now radius of 12. So we'll give it a corner radius of 12. Just like so. Now let's duplicate this and call this email, like so. So what I'm going to do next is to copy this and put it inside a container. We'll call it input container. All right, and I'm going to make it align horizontally. And then I'm going to give the container a fixed width of 855. Okay, now I'm going to click the content inside. I'm going to select the content inside and make it fill container, like so. All right, now that we have that, I'll select the parent container, which is the input container, and then give it a spacing of 16, a gap between the input field, make it 16. Now I'm going to select the parent container with the regard text and put it with an auto layout. All right, we're going to call this regard. Okay, now that we have that, we're going to add this also to the, we're going to select it with this and apply an auto layer to it and call this inputs retainer. Got a spacing between this and this is 24, so we're going to apply that. The spacing between this is 20, the spacing between this, the gap between it is 20, and the spacing between this and this is 16. Okay, so let's apply one of that spacing. Let's make this 16, right? We make this 16. We're going to make this 20. And then we're going to make this J4. Now I'm going to have this. Let's check the spacing between this. Let's 6 to 1. Right? So we're going to select that with this. The inner auto layout and call it contact material. Give it a gap of 61, like so. The next thing we want to do is to add our button. So to do that, I'm going to come over here to the top. Let's go back to the top. I'm going to select our button. We'll copy it and place the button inside of this container. All right, and I'm going to make it a field container, like so. I'm going to center the text inside of it and call this save it message, like so. And I'm going to make it align directly under the site project section. And that's it for the resource toolkit section, guys. In the next lesson, which is going to be the last section, we'll build the footer section. I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, guys, welcome to this video. We're going to be designing the last section, which is the footer section. So to do that, let's head over to the portfolio page and drag out the frame Let's check the height of this. 224. Okay, so let's make this fit the frame, and then this 224. Give it an auto layout and top and bottom padding of 64 pixels. And now we're going to add our text. Connect with me on our text and button. So I'm going to make this fixed and click T inside of it. Type out connect with me rule. Okay, I'm going to give this 20 bold and make the color black, like so. The next thing I want to do is to bring this buttons. So I'm going to copy it this way and paste it right there. And select both elements and add it inside an auto layout. Make it align vertically. Make it align vertically. Select the parent container and place the element in the center of it. Now, one thing we want to do is make our buttons look like this. And then what we have here is LinkedIn, Behance, and Medium. So what we are going to do is going to remove the Figma button and then change the style of this to black and apply that to this as well. Like so. Let's check for the gap in between this element. 17, let's make it 16. Makes sense. So add on to this place and give it a gap of 16, like so. And now what we want to do next is to build out this scroll to the top button. We're going to get this icon from feather icon. And we're going to give it a size of 48 pixels. So let's get it. Mark Shift high on my keyboard, add on to feather icon, and get the arrow. Right there we have the arrow. Then bring the arrow inside here and give it an auto layout. It's okay, we can apply auto layout to this, so I'm going to undo that. So what I can do is just create a rectangle. Let's check for the size. Okay, the size of the rectangle is 96. And so I'm going to apply that 96 pixel, 96 pixel, 6 pixel, like so. And let's check for the online radius, 60 pixel, right? So let's give this 16. We make it black. Alright. Select a arrow and give it a white color. Make it 48 pixel. We're going to select this arrow and this shape and put it together. Like clicking Command G on Mac or Ctrl G on Windows and place it at the center. We're going to call this scroll up. And so yeah, that's it. Let's give it a shadowing. I'm going to add a shadow to this. Make this 16. 16. Right, and then give it a null 73. Like so. Or let's make it 12. Let's make this big. That's fine. And now let's give it a null 48. Like so. Yeah. And that's okay. Now let's select these two elements. Let's change this rank to, let's make it social retainer. And then let's make this return section. Alright. Now I'm going to select this container and this roll up button and put it inside a button layout. and call this footer container. Call that footer container. Now I'm going to make this fixed width, and I'm going to give it a width size of 55 pixels. I'm going to space out the element inside of the container by clicking X on my keyboard. Now we're going to give this a fill color. That's the parent container. I'm going to give it a fill color. Now I'm going to give it a node 1 color, like so. And one thing I want to do as well is to change the color of the buttons. So I'm going to select all buttons and give them a node 1 full color so that it matches the color of the footer. All right, that's it, guys. That's our footer. One thing we want to do is remove the excess spacing below here and make it fit directly under the footer, like so. And that's it for this video. We have successfully built out this one-page portfolio minimalist design. And in the next video, we're going to modify this to fit the tablet breakpoints. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hello everyone, welcome once again. In our last video, we designed the footer section, and then in this video, we're going to make this responsive. So let's start by getting our grid for tablet. I'm going to copy this, paste it right here. Let me drag this down a little bit. Like that. The next thing I want to do is to select all of the designs right here by clicking the desktop, and then I'll click enter to select all of the sections. And now that is selected, I'm going to copy it and paste right here. Now that we have this pasted right here, I'm going to apply an auto layout to it, clicking Shift A and call this body. Now that we have this, remember on desktop, the left and right margin we give the frame is 72, and then top and bottom padding was 64. So what we're going to do here is give left and right padding of 32. Let's give it top and bottom padding of 48. And now the next thing we want to do is to select each frame and modify it accordingly. And so the first thing is to change the width to the size of this tablet, which is 834 pixels. So we're going to make it 834 pixels. Right here, I'm going to make this 834. We don't want it to look this way. We want it to look this way. We want the image to be at the bottom and the text at the top. So what I'm going to do is, right here, I'm going to make it align vertically. And then I'm going to move this image to the bottom. And the only thing I want to do is to make this container fit the parent container. So I'm going to change the setting to fill container. And then I'm going to give it, let's check the spacing. 72, so let's make this 72. 72. And to select the image and give it 504. And I'll make it fill container. And now that we have that, I'm going to select this frame, this container, and make it all content. And then I'm going to make the parent container all quoted as well. And that's our hero section we've just modified. Let's move on to the project section. Now you might be wondering why I added an auto layout to the entire page and call it a body. The reason is because I want the rest of the sections to automatically adjust itself. Without the auto layout, I'll have to start moving the section manually, by moving manually to sit right below the other content. But because I already placed it inside an auto layout, it automatically moves and adjusts itself. All right. So that's our hero section. Let's move on to the project section. I'm going to make this 834. I'm going to select the project inside of it and make it a container, like so. Next, let's move on to the testimonial section. Hit 34 pixel. Click inside of this and make it field contain. That's okay. We just manually modify this and I make this field container as well. And then let's make it book content. Good. So move on to the skills section right here. I'm going to make this at 34. This side of the child container, we make it full. The parent container, like that. Yeah, I'm going to select this and make it field container. Then select the inside of it, make it field. Click inside of it and make it field. Like so. Do the same for this. Field container. We can leave it this way, or we can decide to make it this. Either ways we want it. This is fine, and I think this is fine as well. Moving on, let's make this 8:34. And then this should continue like so. And then make this field continue. And then make this field contain. Right? Okay. Here. Next, let's map to this. Data 4. Here, put in and that's it, guys. Data 4. So the element side of it and make it frequent now. Okay. Now select the element inside of this one. Set it to fill. Click inside of it and set it to fill. With that. Next, make this to the full. And then make this parent container. So guys, make this 8:34. Add this for container. Make it field containing. Make it field contain. So I'm going to select this and make it field container like so. Now I can return, make it in 34. Then the content inside of it and make it free container like so. And that's it, guys. We just make this design responsive for tablets. So easy and quick, right? And that's the power of auto layout, all right? In the next video, we will design for mobile screen. I'll see you there. Congratulations on making it to the end of this course. I hope you've learned a lot and feel confident in your ability to create stunning minimalist designs in Figma. You've come a long way in a short period of time, so good job to you. The key to a successful UX portfolio is showcasing your skills and creativity in a clear and concise manner. So remember to keep practicing and refining your designs to stay current in the field of UX design. And also, never stop exploring new ways to improve your portfolio. The journey doesn't end here. This is just part 1 down. We're going to build this portfolio in Webflow. Yeah, that's right. Another exciting platform to bring your design to life. We're going to be incorporating cool animations and interactions to really make it stand out. And yes, it's also going to be free and available here on YouTube. So stay tuned to get an update once I drop the course. Lastly, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tutorials like this. I'll see you in the next course. Bye for now.